everybody, this is Rose Cookie, and welcome back to Mass Effect Part 2. My sweethearts, we just did that. There was a thing in there that I can't get. I'm gonna go pee and fall. Yeah. Okay, I know there's nothing over there. Oh, Nihlus.
Commander, it's Nihlus.
Baby. I'm sorry. You're such a cutie.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Oh,
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
why does that matter? There's a Turian. He was a friend.
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
It wasn't the Geth?
You're saying Nihlus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Well, I'm assuming the beacon has been moved somewhere else. So then what?
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihlus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
What?
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Like you. I'm not gonna be mean and say you make me sick, because that's just mean. The guy's traumatic right now.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Cole mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead.
Knuckles.
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Smuggle any weapons?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand them over.
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
You should make amends.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Okay, so investigating the attack.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Jesus. Beacon.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Aww. Ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Nothing else. Okay, let's go.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Let's get the...
It's kind of buggy. I don't know why. Get off. Go away from the fire, you idiot. Okay, what else? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Nihlus. Oh, poor little baby. Here's this. Get off. Come in. I'm sorry if anyone's getting frustrated with me and my shitty way of fighting. I'm usually playing as a sniper, so this is really weird for me. I'm just going back here to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, I was like, oh, something over here? No, it's way over here. Okay. You can't call this a train, it's a tram, right? Whatever. Let's go. Now this motherfucker's gonna burn. Nihlus, you motherfucker. You're pretty cool looking.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
What? Shit. Itchy head. Yeah, you're clipping through yourself. Pew!
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
That's what I'm doing. He's not moving. Okay. Stay back here.
Shields down. Oh!
Fuck you. Okay, I have to move. Okay. Come on, let's do this. Last one. Done. Okay. Yep, all charges are disarmed. Let's get my pistol out. Okay.
Heads up!
Shields down!
There we go. Okay, I know. Stay away from that.
All targets down.
Till I'm done searching. Ooh. Take all. One last search, and then we're gonna go to the beacon. Oh, storage locker. There we go. Next. Journal. Squad. I'll level these guys up. Okay. Yeah. Ashley. Add those. Yeah, no, I don't have anything I want to use there. Take off. Okay. I'm gonna do the equipment stuff later. I was gonna save in this. We'll do a new save. Okay, let's do this. Cutscene. Ah, popping my knuckles. Oh, that's
Normandy,
all right.
the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Oh yeah, it was deactivated.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
You didn't know. You silly puppy.
Shepard!
No, don't touch her. It's too dangerous.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
He's about to
This
do something.
human must be eliminated.
What the fuck is that? Your boobs are almost falling out of your shirt, lady. Don't care if you're sorry. That's weird. Hi, Shepard.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
Everything's black. Oh, never mind.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Don't blame
You
yourself.
had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
More like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
When the graphics...
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Why do graphics just randomly start getting
Sounds
really
like that
nice?
beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
What happened to William?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Yeah.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You wanted to talk.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihlus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I did my job, because I don't know if we have things to hide.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Oh, delightful. Well, if he wanted the beacon, he would have took it with him when they set the destruction off when he left, but they didn't, so I'm just gonna say he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I'll tell him.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Our death. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What will we say?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll stop
I'll
him.
find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Does anyone notice this, that the graphics of the characters got a lot better right now? Understood, sir.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Anyone to talk to here? I know Liara goes here when we get her. That's what I remember, at least. Garrus and Garrus, Ashley, and Rex go here. Go into the bottom floor, like the battery or whatever. Oop. Caden stays up here for my knowledge.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Codex.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians...
I already showed that one.
The Citadel is an ancient...
Yep. Read it and like it, people. Pause if you have to.
Combat hard suits use a
Oh, my nose. Itchy. Mark all entries as red. Oh. Oh god, my nose itches so much. Okay, journal. Don't really know much about that. Let's look at me. Because we're here. Pistols. I want 2 for these. We should increase my shield, definitely. I'm gonna do some renegade choices in the future, by the way. Saved him. Just give it a second. Okay.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
You helped.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
And we're right back to this. Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Seems like you've been around.
You got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Normally, I'd say yes, because I would always pick the spacer one, I think it's called, where your family's military and you've lived in space your whole life. But no, so I'm going to say we were formers. I want to learn as much of his background as possible.
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
We want to brief the council.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Yeah. Paragon. I'm a paragon. I might just end up becoming just a straight-up paragon. You guys have to admit, though, from what I've seen, paragon stuff and renegade stuff, there are some hilarious things you can do. And it makes me smile. Open. Take that. Oh yeah, I have to take care of my armor.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Investigate. Caden.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Complications?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Oh, that's delightful. Captain Anderson, please.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Yep. Personal questions.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Any regrets?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Aww. Okay, I gotta go now. Bye-bye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, I watched a complication of Shepard saying, I have to go, I gotta leave, through the series, and then that time when she gets the clone, I can't remember if it's like 2 or 3 when she gets it, but when she gets the clone, and...
Biotics is the ability...
Okay, here you go. And she, like, talks about what the Clone Shepard says and doesn't like how Clone Shepard's saying it because, you know, Clone Shepard's evil. And she have a moment when they're stuck in that capsule and they're talking about it. I like how Javik's in it and he's like, Commander, don't care about our air? And she's like, I'm having a mental breakdown right now, dude. I never have these. Shut up. Okay. It's just really funny to me. Okay. Yeah.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Okay. How are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
I'm a nice person. And if that means being a Paragon, well, fuck you, I'm gonna be a Paragon. What's in here? Oh, I wanted to play other games, and I'll be playing other games like Dragon Age and stuff, probably when we get closer to Andromeda.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. But one of the things that really sucked for me is just yesterday when I was recording part 1, guess what I found out? I can't record Vampire Bloodlines Masquerade, and I don't know how you do it, because apparently there's a beta thing inside it that you can use to do it, but I haven't found it, and I don't know how you get it. Navigator press.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Boop. Wait, no, this is stairs. Oopsie. What if I go over here? Can I do anything? Only commanding officers may oh, okay. I gotta be a Spectre first. Okay, nothing in there. Okay. Let's go down to the thingy. And I know people are gonna ask who you're gonna sacrifice. Some of you guys are probably wondering, who am I gonna sacrifice when time comes? Ashley or Kaden. I want to sacrifice Ashley because I know she's not very kind to the other people in our ship that aren't human because she's xenophobic. Oh, I'll talk in a second.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Investigate.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Manufacturers?
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Okay. New items?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Okay, show me.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I'm not gonna buy anything, I'm just looking. Excuse me. It's better. Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna go. I'll do it after the video. I have to remember to do it after the video before I start recording again. Oh, Mako. People don't like the Mako very much. Me myself, I don't really care. Oh, it's just. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know this is how you do it. Well, damn. I'm gonna remember to do that too. Gotta remember that, guys. Remember those lockers, so I don't forget. Yeah, the battery. Here it is. Hello, people. Good night, my codes. Engineer Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
I feel bad. I could have probably talked to him before meeting the commander before all this stuff. Let's go. So if you guys are wondering, for anyone who don't remember or didn't hear, my episodes for Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and the Jade Empire, which we'll be doing later, will be up to an hour long. So just some chill play. And anyone who watches my Sims Let's Play and is wondering about that, don't worry, I'm still going to do that. Oh, this way. I'm still going to take care of that and play it still. It's just right now I'm tired and I just want to do chill gameplay. Sims 4, I'm really working on stuff right now as well as working on some other stuff. Let's look at the codex.
The Mako.
Okay. I don't think many people want to learn much about the Mako, but if you do, pause it and read. Because no one likes Mako. It's apparently a headache. I can't remember what happens when you play it. All I remember is bouncing around a lot. But yeah. Technology.
Biotics is the element zero.
So, yeah, this will be an hour long. Dragon Age games will be an hour long. The Jade Empire will be an hour long each part. The only reason I'm not doing them all at once is because I have to spend at least 3 days making thumbnails for them, as well as sketching other thumbnails and thinking of other things. I'm just always busy, so.
Biotic. Omni tool.
Hey, it's Dolly. Hey, Dolly. Okay. Okay, they're all marked. Okay, sweet. Apparently not.
Roughly 12.
Mark all entries as viewed. Yes, son of a bitch. Okay. So yeah. I scratched my nose. I hope you guys are enjoying this, though.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Okay. Let's do it. This one's a very chill part, because mainly it's just focusing on getting to the Citadel.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
When I hear this, it makes me go, how many of them are Turians? Because we don't know. Turians have like that secondary sub-vocal voice in them. They seem to have, and I'm always like, oh, Turian! Sorry, I love Turians. My three favorite races. Turians, Krogans.
This is an outrage!
Okay.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony!
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
He's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihlus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Sorry. I interrupted them a lot during that, but I had to.
The Citadel isn't... The Council...
Shut up, Council. Okay. He's got a thing on his head. Okay. All entries viewed. Journal. All entries viewed. Yeah. So that's all for the day, guys. I'm sorry this is a lot shorter than I said. It'd be about an hour. It's getting close to an hour. So yeah, that's all I can do for now. I have to go downstairs and eat now. I'll start part 3 right away. Okay, so I gotta go. Bye, sweethearts. Give a sweet hug, kiss, if not so it's not awkward, or smile to everyone you meet, and make sure you have a sweet, wonderful day. This is Cookie. Bye-bye.